I'm Steven. I work at Videoland and I'm a commissioning editor.
And my name is Malin, Nevander, and I'm head of development at SVT, public broadcaster in Sweden.
My name is Alec, Thom. I work as an executive producer, commissioning local drama for NRK.
So this time it was very different, I think. The first two camps were more free, more exploring, and this time the writers already knew what kind of story they want to tell. And inside a pressure cooker, we created a safe space to explore the plans that already were there and expand and enrich them. And I think the collaboration was pretty great between writers, producers and broadcasters.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was very interesting. And it was also interesting to see that the groups, the writers, now also work and collaborate with another writer. A collaborate writer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
What's the name? It was wonderful to see how the writers work together and support each other. Because as a broadcaster, you're coming from one perspective and a producer from one perspective, but a fellow writer sort of can approach the story from a writer's perspective.
Yes.
And ask those same kind of questions that at the end of the day we're all struggling with when we work in a project. So I think it's been interesting, but also I feel since we've been with this program from the very first start, it was easier to get in and dive into the different assignments that we have, because we also were in a safe space. We knew we were in a safe space together with all the broadcasters, so it would super interesting to hear how you as a newcomer entered the room.
That was maybe the main thing that surprised me, was that it was a safe space, because I guess I was a bit my understanding coming into this was how on earth are you going to create a safe space in that short amount of time, because that usually takes weeks for projects to get that safe space. Yeah. So that was quite surprising to me, that going in about like 3 hours we were like talking and sharing thoughts. So that was my key giveaway to this project, that it was fun, it was intense, of course. I think it was really intense for the writers, but it was really valuable as well, you know, really shaking up the projects and clarifying in what stage the project was and what the need for the project was as well. And I think the writers are quite worked out, but reflecting on the process a week from now is going to be super beneficial for them.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think something that we're discussing now is that when we talk about safe space for the writers and the creators and the producers to be, but also suddenly we're talking about safe spaces for broadcasters. Because we share, I would share challenges, the same challenges, and I mean, just be able to talk to each other more openly. And
share experiences.
Yeah, share experiences and, you know, just get to know each other. I think that's kind of a rare thing, that you're suddenly in a safe space as a broadcaster as well.
Yeah, and the thing that Linda gave me, you know, is practicing keeping my mouth shut and listening to the room. You know, because I tend to know where the project needs to go, and getting a sense that I need to rush it to that location, but you know, respecting that they need to find that path themselves, you know. So I know that they're going in a direction that is completely wrong, but they need to go into that direction to find themselves that point that they need to go. Other than me telling me just go there. That was my giveaway to the sessions with Linda.